Hmm. 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 Hello, hello, and welcome back to some more, the 24-hour miracle number 1 Adrift for the CTMC Stream 2. Last time we began the map. Down there, somewhere, is spawn. Cleared white. Well, I say it's white. It isn't. The areas are not in the traditional wool order. The first area, the one that... You know what I mean. And then we cleared the one that isn't orange. And then we went to the one that isn't magenta. And we're still doing the one that isn't magenta. At least I think it's not magenta. Yes, I don't know if this is the third area. It might not be. Who can even say? Who even knows anymore? In between, I organised my stuff. My stuff is now in categorised chests, which is lovely. I changed a couple of bits of armour out. I decided that I did, after all, want to use the Unbreakable book that I bought. We had an undamaged golden pickaxe, so I enchanted it. We got efficiency 2, which is very nice. And then I popped the Unbreakable on that. So we should have a pick which is going to be at least decent for the entire map, I would have thought. We may end up with something better eventually just because it has Sapper or Eruption or something on it, but this is going to be a relatively quick pick. Just forever now. Which should be very, very nice indeed. We still have step height. Okay. I think I might want to go over this way. Maybe. What's even up here again? Have I been up here? And now I haven't been all the way up here. Because I saw that there's stuff on the roof. But I don't know what the best way up there is. Where even am I? Below where I was before. Can we go up here? Is this gonna work? And then, right, we head that way. Goes up there. Or there's a platform up there that I don't think I've been on. How do I even get up there? Can I even get up there? I should be able to get up there. Have I been in here? Yes, I have. How have I been in here? How did I get up here? How do I get up there? How do I go up from here? Can I go through this ceiling? No. At least, not easily. Oh, I have already been up here. There's a torch. Where's the roof I've not been on? Up there. Up there I haven't been. Good morning. What have we got? Axe. Piercing 2. Not bad. Could you enchant regular bows with piercing 2? don't think you can normally. We've been up there. Yeah, we've been up there via this way. Have I been all the way up to the very tip top? Gonna guess maybe no, just from the fact that there are creepers up here. Right, this room. Can I go up from here? I can. There is a roof. A low roof. Is there any reason for me to even be up here? Is there gonna be anything on top of this thing, or is it just decoration? It's looking like maybe just decoration? Nothing in here. It's more blocks, if nothing else at all. Chests? No. Nothing. No. Now we know. And we have many blocks. What's the best way back down again? Something like this. Maybe bridge across to there. And again, maybe not. Hello. Why did I not bring any arrows with me? I could have sworn I picked up some arrows. Where did they go? Why are they not on my personage? Let's not go that way then. Now you're over there. Make an arrow shoot towards the nearest mob with facing. Sounds like the kind of thing that's very possible. I don't immediately know how to do it. Hello, room. Didn't this room have a lot of mobs in it before? Why am I not getting any spawner gems? I would like a refund on my Unbreakable book, please. Why would you do this and not tell the player about it? Grr. Again, tutorialize your stuff, please. Well, we got a pick that's very good for digging through random surfaces, but not a pick that's any good for breaking spawners. Do 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 do. Could you not just give out a really low durability golden pick right near the beginning of the map? Go, haha. Here's a golden pick right next to a spawner. It doesn't drop a spawner gem. Now you know. No words really necessary. What a move. Here, creeper. Thanks, creeper. This is gonna feel weird, deliberately using the slower pick explicitly for breaking spawners. This is not the way round things usually go. Using the gold pick to break other stuff, and the stone pick to break spawners. It's usually the other way around. Is that even better? Rip chest. Come on. Rip spawner gem. Rip that wooden staircase in the back. No. Do not rip floor. I need floor. Floor is quite important. Stop with the do-have rip floor. Yeah, I know you're down there. I see you. Igniting more of the floor. Sharpness 2, fine. Doom strip. Why are you holding a TNT? kind of thing makes me nervous. So you hop through here. Relatively empty floor. This staircase is pretty horrendous. Hi. You want to come down here? Yeah. I'd like to avoid any drop creepers. I don't know, I quite like floors. And ceilings. And the walls. Really, I think any good room should contain all of these things. Call it traditionalist. Oh, hi. This is a terrible looking room. Not gotten a good look at it, but it's terrible looking. Yeah. We got creepers, we got TNT. It's not a good combination. And the creepers are coming from up there. That's fine. You can blow up here. Don't mind so much about that. So long as you don't blow up in there. No, I don't need neither of those right this very second. Cool. That room also looks bad. Is there a better way to enter that room that doesn't involve going up through that gap in the floor? Can I go up this way, or is it all that? It's all that. Okay. Yeah. 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 This is why I don't want to go up the gap in the floor. Okay. Any more gaps? Don't really have to clear out the bottom layer. I can just do that. Works just as well. Well, slowly does it. Let's see. I think I would like to maybe do something like that. Can you get through there? Unsure. Either way. Ooh, I can definitely get through there. Okay, they cannot get through there. Excellent. And they're all low health from dropping down. Okay. The room is not as bad as it makes itself out to be. Spawner's gone. Almost. Now Spawner's gone. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Got that. Cool. Room clear. And we have Ob. Prot 1, Blast Prot 1, Fire Prot 1, Trudge Prot 1, Thorns. +2 max health. Ob. Okay. This doesn't seem too bad. Nothing's gonna have an easy time falling down here anyway. To go back for those. What is clambering around up here? Nothing in particular. Blue wall. I hear things on the roof, but there is no roof access from right here. Where did you get spawned from? there's no spawner. Unless it's a spawner on the outside that just happened to spawn on the inside. Which I guess it must have. Is there anything up there? Should have had a better look when I was up over there. Close look at this sign. There's a random creeper up here. But... oh. There's a random platypus up here. That's something. Yeah, I think those spawners in the tube just spawned their creepers out here. Uh-huh. Right. I don't think I have anything I can break this with. No. Unless I can break it with anything, but I don't think I can. Or I could try and break it with one of these. That might work. That did work. It is a netherite pick in disguise, after all. Cool. How do I get down? Carefully. Or like that. That works too. Good enough. Blue wool. What even is that mode? Boat. Yeah, I maybe could have used boat. Never mind. Maybe next time. Do we got replacement leggings? I'm sure we do. We do. Boots, helmet, broken leggings. Books. Materials. Blocks. Materials. Blocks. Very, very broken tool. very, very broken weapon. Enchanting stuff. More material. Food. I don't have any potions chest yet. You are a weapon. You are a very broken pick or two. And you're just random stuff that I'll sort later. Coal. Okay. Where to next? I think I want to go this way. We've not been this way. I know there's a blaze spawner up here somewhere. There it is. Grab everything. Grab everything. I don't have quick step anymore. Not auto jump. Hi. Bye. Dripstone spawner. It's been a while since I've seen one of those. When's the last time I've seen one of those? I think it was a 3-hour miracle. They were quite the fad at one time. Yoink. Give me that. Again, take everything. Sort later. Grab that too. Creeper, yep. Creeper cubby. Not that many sharks in the area yet. No sharks. Just doom strips. Those are the new rage. Was the dripstone spawners, now it's doom strips. There goes another chest. Like that. Go like that. hi. Nice of you to drop in. Ugh. Sword. Armor. Supplies. Supplies. Coal. Food. Miscellaneous stuff. Goes in there. How much for a thingy again? It's either 40 or 50. 50. Another anvil for the collection. Here. Why am I carrying quite so many pickaxes? I don't need 4 of them. Seems a little bit excessive. Okay, where did the stuff falling on me come from? I don't know. You do a lot of damage. Where do you come from? Right there. Plus prot 2, fire prot 2, and breaking 2, and some speed, and some armor. Sure. Yeah, how that guy got above me like that, I'm still not entirely sure. Bad luck. Mech Forge Factory. There's a checkpoint down there. I would like that. This gives me quite a bit of gold. 4 golden carrots, perhaps? Perhaps. This must all be random loot chests. Seems very random loot chesty. Pretty good random, though. If it is random. Yeah, look at this. No one deliberately makes a chest like this. Surely. That's a hole. That's a tiny ghast. Let me out! Another teleporter for the collection. And another inventory full of stuff. So much stuff. Hey, can I make the Totem of Undying unbreakable? So that it breaks and then it just doesn't break? I'm guessing no. It's pretty cool too. Supplies. Pickaxe. Sure. Why not? Power 2. Supplies. Food. Offhand item. That'll do. Where did I put my shulker box? There it is. Don't worry, I found it. Disaster averted. Why does the moss carpet drop into cobblestone? Absolutely ridiculous. It's not a cobblestone. Out my way. More cobblestone. Give me cobblestone or give me death. So say the compilers of this map. All the directions I could go. Why are you all on fire? Why are you floating? Doom Shark. Doom Shark, Doom Shark. What's he gonna Doom Shark? Yoink. Break you just for the spawner gem. Bish bosh. Oh. It's another entrance into that area, so this must go somewhere else. Up. Oh. That's a bit weird. You're supposed to leave the area, climb up here, and then re-enter the area again. That's not really bad or anything, it's just weird. Also, hello. Someone didn't replace their magenta wool. So, hello, there's a trap that went off. I didn't even notice. Bonk. Oh. Less cool. Much less cool. Those mobs are difficult. More difficult than anything else around. Possibly slightly overtuned. Quickest way back down here. Where did that come from? Huh. Random gapple from the heavens. Leave the area, enter the area. There's two of them. Careful. It's a floating dripstone. You. Grab you. Yoink. And yoink. Uh-oh. Hi. Not too bad if you can pin them to one place. It's just doing that in the first place. What have we here? Ooh. Plus 30% jump strength, plus 30% gravity? Yeah? Kind of hard to notice the difference, but there is one. Is it, pardon the pun, impactful in any way at all? A jump, not even half a block higher. No, no, no. No, no, no. I'm playing this map pretty badly. This is going quite rubbish. Rubbish! Ugh. You. Things. Stuff. What do I want to do with this? I do. An iron sword. And then I enchant it with something. Is it gonna turn out to be anything of any good? It'll be 7 attack damage. It's not terrible. Don't think it's worth spending an unbreakable book on, but it's not terrible. I have a stack of 4 of those. Why? Why do I have a stack of 4 of those? Supplies. Things and stuff. More blocks. All of this dying is going through food at a bit of a rate. I might need to buy more. If this keeps up. If I made the bread unbreakable, would it be more bread or less bread? Hmm. No, that's a different game. I'm just thinking, because I assumed it would be more bread, but then, you know... It's the bit from the Bible where the loaves and the fish turn into more loaves and more fish, or improve the efficiency of the bread and fish somehow by breaking them. So... now I don't know. How did we even get here again? That's a weird thought. I need to have some of those. Yellow wool! Hello. A little bit of diamonds. Maybe? I don't know. Unbreakable baguette. Wouldn't that just be stale? Yeah. The more I think about it, the more unbreakable bread sounds like a very bad idea. Perhaps let's not. I'm not too sure where I should go next. We could do this area right here. That's an option. Yellow wool. That's right the way over there. Yeah, any semblance of area order has gone out the window. If it ever existed to begin with. There's a diamond. Need one more, really. spawner gem. A better pick. Some more of those. Some more of these. Some blocks. Let's make a few more torches. We have enough coal. Where to, where to, where to? I could just try and go down the teleport list in order. Itself is kind of tricky when we don't have the first teleporter. Which would be this way. I mean, I guess. Why not? Wasp! Wasps! Hey, give me that bread. What? What was it? I don't even know what that was. That was a stack of slimes that just slew itself. A lot of spawner gems in here. That's very nice. Density, melee protection too. Give me that TNT. They were rather slow-moving wasps. They're much scarier in real life. Give me that stuff. Give me that stuff. It is my stuff now. Is there any point in going right the way to the top of this thing? I'm thinking probably not. Oh, there was. There is. There is much spawner gem. Worth it. This, not so much. I already have 2 of them. Quick way down? Let's see one. Still don't see one. Must have missed a direction here. Right back near the beginning. Not really, no. There just isn't a great way over there as far as I can tell. It's fine. Have a pick. I'm capable of digging through a wall. Yeah, you are much slower moving than you usually are. In fact, fact, all of these mobs are pretty slow moving. Another anvil. Ooh. You look like you contain some useful things. Proj 4, you do contain some useful things. Yes, please. And Silk Touch, which could maybe be useful in the right situation. Very worthwhile chest. Back up again. What's that up there? It's a floating crab. I see it. I know what that is. That's a floating crab. That's what that is. Red. Yeah, what are you? And how are you supposed to be a threat? You just self-destruct. Don't think somebody tested that mob properly. Unfortunate. How much poison is that? 6 more seconds. Yeah. I am beginning to think this map may not be balanced especially well. Then again, it was made by a bunch of people over 24 hours, so what am I expecting, really? The epitome of polish. Uh-oh. Hi. 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 I don't have room again. No more room again. No, I'm not dying. The inventory is filling. need the unenchanted bow. It can stay where it is. Stacked ooze. Even when it isn't self-destructing, it's not especially threatening. Woo! More wasps. Okay. You first. And you. There's a mining fatigue spawner around here somewhere. But where? Lower down than here? I'm not sure then. You're gonna be on for hard to balance anyway, when your map is quite as open as this one is. In all fairness, the deck is not exactly stacked in your favour of making mobs easy to balance. Stuff way down there? Huh. Do you loop back to down there? What have we got over here? That goes down. Up or down? Up first, then down. Up some more. Ow. I've been stung. Attacker slime. Yoink, yoink. And yoink. Can be enchanted. 1 armor, minus 60% scale, minus 40% full damage. I think what we already have is generally better. At least, unless we can get a very, very good enchant on that. How does the game even determine enchantment rarity on non-typical gear items? Because you get better enchantments on gold than you do on iron, for example. It's like the main one. I think there's some more subtle ones as well, but it's the main big one. Where does... This isn't a typical piece of armor that you can equip on your head at all. Sit on the scale. Don't know, don't know, don't know. Dire Run, the daring crab. What is this? My question has been answered. This is something that would blow up. Is it primed? It is. Run away! That did in fact blow up. Unexpectedly largely. That was a big explosion for only that little blob of TNT. There must have been more buried in the ground. Huh. What is broke? I pick. Unlimited cobblestone! Infinite rice pudding! Blocks, very good. More arrows, very good. Speed boots. Grass growing on top of grass. was trying to read chat. I thought climbing up a vine would be safe. I stand corrected. Yoink. 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 A lot of spawners in this area. A lot of spawner gems. The more spawners you throw at me, the stronger I become. Ho I think that's kind of true of maps as a whole. The ideal loop curve is not a flat curve, it's like a jaggedy saw-looking thing with spikes. But that also trends gradually upwards. But also, yeah, good luck pulling that off consistently. Much easier in theory than in practice. Careful with the breezes. I want to be knocked off of this place. Yeah. It's a lot of slimes. Maybe the good things out of the box. Lift me up. Right. I'm running out of room here. Food. Totem I definitely want. It's just too many things. Simply too many things. Anything I can mash together? A few things. Enough things. That's gonna break soon. Let's avoid that. Hello? Why am I mining fatigued again? It's not even mining fatigue. That's slowness. What am I on about? That's slowness because they're hitting me with slowness arrows. There is no mining fatigue. I'm delusional. I blame the heat. Even though it's marginally less hot today. I blame the heat anyway. I like that the areas seem to have, all of them so far seem to have a smattering of ore at the end. Typically a little bit of diamond right next to the end. This one just had a little bit of iron. Then I think this was supposed to be an earlier area. Best way down there. Something like this. It's kind of funny that that mob just shatters into 12 pieces. Not an effective mob, but an amusing one. Archer first. One of the only mobs that's actually dangerous. There's a diamond. Yeah. Right near the end of the area. Kinda. On its own little branching path. Feels good. What an offhand, the minus 50% gravity, minus 50% speed. I'm really running out of room now. And I don't need cobwebs, probably. I don't need those apples that for some reason scattered everywhere and didn't properly stack. Did we get exactly 99 spawner gems from this area? definitely wasn't, but that almost seems planned. 99 spawners in the area. What does this actually feel like to use? Can they go up a 2-block high? It can. Floaty jumps. Phew! Really floaty jumps. But did I take full damage from going down 1 block? Yeah, I don't think I want this. Seems bad. Yeah, I just take incidental full damage from going down a single block. This is rubbish. Rubbish! Get out of my offhand slot. Actually awful. In fact, so I'm not tempted ever again. Where do you even come from? I thought I broke that spawner. No, there's another one. Of course, of course. No, no, no. Get out of here. Yeah, that's no good. This is fine, maybe? But still feels kind of meh. I don't think I'll be keeping it. Well, I'll be keeping it. I don't think I'll be using it. I've been over here before. I think. Probably. I never did get back down there. I forgot about that. I assumed that the area above would take me down there, and it didn't. That's gonna require some more investigation. I do quite like the incidental plus 10% speed, plus 10% attack speed. random attributes that these armor, KVT armor, have on them. I'm not really paying enough attention to them for them to be, build meaningful to me. But you definitely could do that. And it just feels nice having that extra loot variation. That, and this. And I can buy so many things now. You can buy so much stuff. 170 spawner gems. Bits and bobs. Drips and drabs. This and that and the other. Piercing 2 quick charge 2. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. I just noticed this is Fortune and not Fortune 1. Which kind of implies Fortune 2 and 3 don't exist. Wouldn't be too surprising. We've got so many areas left. And already the armor chest is beginning to overflow. Must this always be the way? Melee protection 2 is interesting. Some stuff. Some things. Some bread. Oh, sure, I will use you for a bit. Let me catch up on the chat a little. Runeforge fan. Yeah. Attributes. Anvil support. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know about map rec 8. I don't know. I'm not really paying too much attention to it. Compilers will compile whatever they want to compile. What's the crafting recipe for feathers like in this map? The ordinary unnerfed recipe. Very cool. We'll definitely have enough arrows to make good use of that then. And the sword situation is awful, but I can deal with it some other time. The armor situation is also pretty awful. Again, I can sort that out in between. But that is all the time which I have. Thank you very much for watching. Hope that you enjoyed. Stay safe, and until next time, I shall see you soon. This isn't wool. This is not making the wool sound effect when I step on it. This is like a barrier block or something. In disguise. Bleh.